Here's the boat. We had it tied up. So last night all the parking here where we're staying was filled up, so had to park the boat out here so we could still charge the trolling motor at the little charging stations. Just throw them to me real quick. Alright, I look cold, and it's because it is kind of cold. We planned this trip a year out in advance, and tomorrow the biggest thunderstorm on the face of the planet's gonna blow through this place, and it's gonna be raining like absolute crazy. So tomorrow and then the next 2 days after that, we're gonna have like scattered rain, and it's gonna be getting cold and stuff. So today is a nice day, and we plan to take full advantage of the nice day we're gonna have, and hopefully just get on some fish, have a good time, enjoy the weather, and enjoy beautiful Clear Lake. I've been out here one time before, and it was absolutely a great time. So plan on doing that again. So that's our room up there. So this is where we're staying. That's the view. Man, what a beautiful morning to be alive. Look at that. That usually just works.
Alright guys, we came out, 10-mile-an-hour winds. It's getting a little white cappy. Got across the lake. Can't get skunked on day one. Weather sucks, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. To get in a cove or something where it's calm, we got to do this.
But we just came out so far to experiment, and the weather sucks. Turns out this whole week the weather's gonna kind of suck, but we're gonna try to see what we can make of this fishing trip. First fish of the trip. Let's see what it is.
He feels all right. 3-pounder.
He jumped.
He's coming this way. What the heck? Oh, there he turned on.
He thought he had a moss ball until that fish jumped about 2 feet out of the sky.
He's foul hooked for some reason. Either that or he's pretty damn big.
You're gonna go under the boat.
Yeah.
By the motor.
Look at.
How big is he?
Get the net.
One sec. I
don't know, he feels big. I hope I see him.
It's a crankbait pole.
Oh,
it's a sucker?
Yeah, it felt foul hook.
Oh, by the fin.
Wow.
Right when I thought we caught a bass.
Look at this guy. I'm gonna get pliers because I don't want to get hooked. Oh, there we go. All right. Is this the one that your little bait is?
I don't know.
It is, huh?
It probably is.
It's shaped like, dang, he's strong.
Should we take a picture?
Yeah.
They've been
Turn the camera off. Give me a minute. We're gonna let this guy go. Look at that fin in the back. That's pretty cool. All right. You got him?
Yep.
And he's gone.
I don't know what it is about those fish species lately though, but they've been taunting us. You caught one in Missouri. I caught one on the river. You just caught one again. Went from never catching one of those ever to a lot of them nowadays.
Yeah, I could tell he was foul hooked. You could tell when a fish is foul hooked. They'll swim sideways and they'll turn. It gets real hard, and they'll turn towards you. It's just it's different.
Yeah. Senior's killing it. Yeah. Oh, nice. It's a nice one too. Dang, he's a fatty.
Golly, he's a football. Look at this guy. This guy's a chunk. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pre-spawn female probably.
Alright, let her right back go. Woo!
Bye-bye. Nice work. First bass.
Alright, something new.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. I got one. Clearlake, oh, Clearlake monster. Look at what's interesting about this carp.
Go ahead, push it.
Look at what happened. Oh, it popped
came
out.
too.
So I just had maybe a 3-pound bass chase my spinnerbait, and then 2 casts later, look at that. The weirdest thing is where I hooked them though, because I've caught a lot of carp in my life, but I hooked him in his mouth. Look at the hook mark on his top lip. He ate my spinnerbait. That's funky right there. Well, that ranks on some of the weirdest experiences I've ever had fishing for sure. Carp eating a spinnerbait. Here it goes. That was cool though. That was interesting. First cast with this lure, just smoked a monster. Yeah, I got something big. Oh man. Holy! Holy!
Oh my gosh, that's a 6-pounder.
I don't know about 6, but that's 4.5 right there, maybe 5. We thought we were fishing for crappie right now. I'm over here throwing crappie lures, trying to catch a crappie. Look what we just pulled up.
Wow, that's a fat.
There's a whole school of them down there. Just took the right lure to get them going, I guess. My first bass at Clearlake. Here, I should put them on the mouth gripper, huh? I don't want to hurt it. My first bass at Clearlake right here. Trip 2022. Let's see. Oh man, you know this is officially the first bass I've ever caught in the 5-pound range now. I've got 6. Let's see what we'll call it though. 511. So they're not on beds yet. Tails aren't beat up, so we're comfortable live on them. Got a whole school of something down there. And that was the first cast with that lure and got smoked. Literally the very first cast. So hopefully there's a lot more of these to come. That's exciting. I got to, that's really exciting. We have found one of the most craziest things ever. I'm out here looking for crappie. So I'm jigging through a big school that we're graphing on the live scope. And it turns out it's all, I don't know what they call them. But all those are fish down there, and I've accidentally snagged 2 of them. And they're, I forget what they call them, but it's a bait fish out here that the bass eat. I caught that 5-pounder right out of the middle of that school too.
Bigger. They're being chased.
Yeah, they're being chased by bass. So that's what's absolutely crazy about this scenario here. I just caught a 5-pounder out of here and accidentally snagged 2 trying to catch them thinking they're crappie. So that's wild. We're gonna see if we can't get another bass out of this though. Could eat a frog right now. You saw that? You did it out of top water. We should put out a frog. Did you see how he bit that?
Your boat's gonna hit. Thank you. Your boat's gonna hit the feet. Yeah. The corner, that angle is going to come down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
If they're not a real big bass on a bed, So we're kind of, I bet you we're just kind of moving though, because there's 5-6 pounders bedded up out here somewhere. Got him? Heck yeah. That's a male. That looks like a straight Florida bass.
Little male sitting on a bed. Just pitched on it. It's a nice fish. Nice little gut on him.
Yeah, so now that the water's warming up, we're starting to find that these bass are in beds out here. The water back here is 65 degrees. Look, there's another one up. There's another bass down there.
I need a crawl or something.
There's one by your feet right there. It fell in the boat. But these bass are on beds out here. So that one's small too though. But when we first were coming out here, everybody was saying, oh man, the bass are starting to move shallow and they're starting to be on beds and stuff. And when we first came out, we weren't seeing any fish at all shallow. So obviously you don't really believe them. But sure enough, it starts to warm up throughout the day. Water hits 65 degrees. And well, I think it's this section. Every section of the lake's got different water temperatures out here. And this section hit 65 degrees. And there's bass everywhere in these reeds back here. Not the reeds, but this grass, whatever you call this stuff. And we're just flipping it. Caught a few already like this, and we've seen probably a few 3-4 pounders on beds already. So pretty neat. Just a little, you know, less than a mile away down that way, the water was still in the 50s. Get back in this little cut right here, 65 degrees, we got bedded bass. So having a blast chasing them around. Senior just smoked one. I caught a nice one in these reeds that wasn't on a bed, but he was swimming around out here. We'll see if he can't pluck this other one off. And then we got probably a 4 pounder on a bed down there that we spotted. So we're just gonna start doing this for a while. Senior's on for the fight of a lifetime right now. That's a ultralight rod. Oh man.
Oh, look at.
Dang it. He just had a carp. Big carp too, probably 20 pounder.
Look at that duck.
Dang, that sucks.
Nice.
So we got a few more other knees, but 5 pounder, probably 3.5 pounder. It's actually blind in one eye. That eye's funky looking though. Look at that. It doesn't even look like something caused him to go blind. It's like the galaxy in there.
Turn it this way. Turn it this way. That's so weird. That's crazy.
I've never seen an eyeball like that. Have you?
Yeah, let the big one go and then we'll take pictures then.
Alright. First 5 pounder I've ever caught. I've caught 6s. Not a 5 yet, so thank you for biting my hook. See you again soon. She's ready to go quick. Yeah, she's swimming on. This one right here we're holding for a second longer because his eye is funky, so we're gonna take a cool picture of his eyeball. Well, that was pretty neat, wasn't it? That bass has like the craziest yet the coolest eye I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen that before. It doesn't even look like he got like a, normally you'll see that they got a hook in their eye or a bird grabbed them or something that caused them to go blind. That almost just looks like he was born like that. You know, obviously it probably was a hook or something, but it was just weird. It was real funky. Normally it's like all scabbed up or, you know, all gray. There was still color in that eye. Weirdest thing I've ever seen by far on a bass. But that's it for today. It's gonna get dark here in probably an hour, so we want to make sure we can get back and cover our boat up and everything before tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna have a big thunderstorm roll through. So we just want to make sure that we get everything set before it's dark, so it's set up right and that we don't end up messing up anything inside of our boat. So that's why we're heading in, you know, while the sun's still up, because normally we'd be heading in while it's dark.
There's a field over there. Field over there where mark, just go around and bring it in.
Sounds good.